Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name is Maria and today is January 4th. So in the series of the 12th Tide Year Ahead readings, or the 12 Nights of Christmas, the Raunächte as we call it in Germany, we are now on night number 11. So we're going to look into month 11, November. I have brought my decks with me. If you haven't seen any of the other videos yet, there is a playlist, so you can check that out. And yeah, we're just going to get right into it. As always, please like, share, and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. And we're going to use the same outline that we have for all the other videos. So the first thing we're going to do is look into the overall monthly energy for November. So what is the overall monthly energy? Okay. Now the overall monthly energy, what I have here is the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. Now in November, what I see here is that there needs to be a balance, like a work-life balance, because working all the time, that's good and well and everything, especially if there's a lot of deadlines to meet and, things have to happen fast. But when that happens, it is even more important to make sure that you also take some rest and that you don't, stress yourself out. And also with some projects, especially going back to the month before, if you want to start something new, don't overthink it too much. Like sometimes it's really just better to go ahead and do it and, develop the things on the way. Work out the kinks and everything, because you don't really know what something is going to be like unless you're in that situation. So all the planning in the world can only take you so far. So just go ahead and do it, work on something. And, there might be a time when you have to work really fast. Deadlines are approaching quickly, but then it's even more important afterwards to rest and take that time for yourself to recharge your batteries. Now, what should we look out for? Let's get some clarifiers. Oh. What should we look out for in November? All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Moon, and we've got the Lovers here. Now, the one thing that to look out for, yes, to make sure that you handle your finances and your resources in a responsible way, especially if this is about starting a new business venture for you, for example. But even in family or relationship situations, don't go all out with your money in order to impress other people or to think, oh, I need to buy this and I need to buy that, otherwise I can't start my project or my job or whatever. No, manage your finances wisely. Make sure that you have all the resources that you need for the bills that are coming up. Like, these need to happen first. And then whatever you have left after that, you can then invest into yourself, in your business, in other people, buying presents, because November is also the time when we're getting ready to, start buying Christmas presents. And, you want to get something nice for everyone. Don't overspend. And yeah, with the Lovers here, this will be a moment where you have to choose something. What is it that you really want to do? What is it that you want to invest your money in? Especially if it's something where you don't really see the outcome just yet, because it's just too far away. It's not tangible right now. Like you started working on something and you have a clear idea in mind of what you want it to be, but you can't really, you can only take one step at a time. Like I said, work out the kinks while you go and while you do it. But in everything that you do, it is important to always make clear decisions. And if one decision doesn't work out, then, like I said yesterday, learn to fail and fail better. But decisions have to be made in any situation. Now, how do we navigate this? What would be the best course of action? Okay, this one, oh, 2 came out. Okay, now we've got the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Strength card. Now, the Queen of Wands, for me, I always associate that with Samantha from Sex and the City. She is a go-getter, and the Ace of Wands here is also like, go, start, do something. And with the Strength card, remember from yesterday, those people here in the back, the naysayers, the ones that are gossiping, whatever, you do you. You do your own thing. Like Samantha in Sex and the City, she didn't care about what people said. She had her business. She was successful. She was doing the kind of relationship thing that she wanted to do. And she didn't let other people's opinion of herself stop her. Like, she went after what she needed for her life, what was important to her, what worked for her, trial and error, just the same. But she went after it. And that's kind of the energy that I have here with this queen. So you, at the end of the day, need to do what's right for you. Other people don't live your life. This is your life. You need to do it. And whatever they say, they could be just jealous because, you're actually doing something. You're brave enough, and they would never have the guts to do what you want to do. Even if this is in a relationship situation where you might be with someone that other people don't approve of. Well, it's not their approval that you need. You need to know if this is right for you, if it feels right, because these people are not living your relationship. You are. And that goes the same in every kind of situation. You are the captain of your own ship. So don't let anyone take the wheel away from you. You are living your life. You're doing that. You're responsible for that. You are the one paying your bills. Are they paying your bills? I mean, if they're paying your bills, then maybe they get to weigh in. But as long as they don't do that, they can just keep their mouth shut. They can just zip it. Now, what can we learn from this, and how can we benefit from this? Oh, they're jumping here. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Temperance card. And our last 3 cards are the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and the Fool card. So yeah, in doing all of this, like I said, when you want to start something new, you learn as you go. And part of that learning process is also that you learn where to look for the right things. Like here, he has put all his time and effort into growing this specific plant or tree, and that didn't work out so well. But then there's this one pentacle down here that was completely overlooked, and that is actually bringing some success. So in all of this, whatever you do, make sure that you always look in all the places, that you don't just, like, I know they say like niche down, zoom in, whatever, especially in a business. But if something doesn't work and you feel like, oh, this should work, because, sometimes, take a look around, and that could be something as simple as taking a class and learning how to do certain things. Like, for example, if you want to start a business and you don't know how to do accounting, you can take a class on how to do these kinds of things, or you can bring someone in who can help you with that. Or if you want to be, a social media manager, then you might have your own following, but that doesn't really get you any revenue. So you might take a class on learning how to do all these things, how to do paid ads, and, how to develop a schedule that works, and how to find your ideal customer. Or even in a relationship, when you're so focused on the things that have never really worked out in the past, but you're just stuck in this kind of pattern, maybe it's time to try something new. And that can be, counseling and getting professional help, putting you on the track to success. Or, I mean, there's even countless sources out there, whether that's books or videos or whatever, to, help you get a different kind of mindset and, just switch things up a little bit. And it, like with the Fool here, just take that leap, just go for it. And, when other people are trying to interfere, once again, don't let them. So there might always be the people, especially like older generations, that are telling you, well, this has worked for me, so maybe this is how you should do it. And if you have a different approach, you may not relate to that, because guess what? Times have changed. And what worked for our parents and grandparents doesn't work anymore for us in this situation, or even for our kids. Like, the world is so different that, you just have to adapt and go with the times. And here I see some kind of also like an age difference in these people. So yeah, like the generational conflict. And, if you're looking for a mentor, then maybe get someone who is your age or maybe even younger, because, they have a different view on the world. It depends on what it is. Sometimes the wisdom of age might help. So it depends on what it is that you are inquiring about and what you want to learn. But if you're looking for a mentor, look in the category of people who have the most success with it, because they seem to be doing something right. And, like, learn where to invest your energy, your time, your money into, and make sure that everything is always in balance. You don't want to spend too much money on something that doesn't work. You don't want to spend too much time on something that doesn't work, like, throwing spaghetti at the wall, seeing what sticks. Like, you want results, and you deserve to have them quickly, but you just need to know where to look. Now let's get some additional messages from the guardian angels. Let's see. Oh, okay, these two wanted to come out. So we have the helper of emotion, and we have out with the old, in with the new. So this would be the Tower card, and the helper is the Knight of Cups here. And what do we have at the bottom deck? We have the Guardian of Abundance. And I think, yeah, that's the King of Pentacles here. So the helper of emotions says, romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. Sorry, can't read today. Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who is an idealist about love. And that is also something, like, when someone who is an idealist about certain things, because, they might have seen one too many Hallmark movies. Once again, be aware of how you do things, and maybe it's time to switch things up a little bit. I mean, having those ideals, that's nice and everything. Enjoy it. But at some point, you also have to make sure that you live in the real world. Now, the Tower card here says, heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desire and spiritual truths. That's right. That's what I've been saying here. So with the Strength card, don't do what people are expecting of you, or what, you're supposed to do, whatever. You have your own purpose. And that is like a very common theme this entire year of 25. So the Guardian of Abundance here, so the King of Pentacles, says, this is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. So yeah, this is like very much in line of what we've already had in these other months. And like I've been saying yesterday, with that new Pluto phase coming up the next 14 years, where it's like going from first grade all the way to graduation, this is a time to learn and grow and starting new things. And I think 2025 sounds like a very, very interesting year. And the one thing that we have to make sure is always have full batteries. So remember to have that work-life balance here. Okay, so that was the reading for November. Thank you very much for being here. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for the last day or the last month for December. So take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.